Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. We're talking to Virgos. Hi, Virgo. Welcome in. Okay, let's get down to this message here. What are we talking about? Thank you to all who have contributed to this channel, who are supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Remember, not everything's going to resonate with you here today, but take what does, run with it, and leave the rest. I hope you find tarot helps you with your life. Let's get some answers. Let's get some concepts going here. Concepts to learn from. Here we go. Messages for our Virgos. Oh, I did some meditating and I also scried before, did some scrying before hitting record. And here's what I came up with. So there's some sort of big splash that's going to be happening. And it could be in the area of love. Could be you making a big splash somewhere, or someone making a big splash in your life. I do get the energy of being spiritually guided on your path to self-growth. Self-growth, very important, and spiritually guided. And I did see something about a horse and a knight, which could indicate maybe you're a Knight of Cups who brings his cup of love, or the masculine energy that brings a cup of love. Two cards out here now. You've got the Nine of Swords and you've got the Two of Cups. I think this is turning into a love read, yes? Good, okay. Two of Cups, soulmate energy. Nine of Swords, making you nervous, keeping you up at night. This is Nine of Swords here, Spirit. I'm getting happy, light energy, so the Nine of Swords doesn't really fit. So let's find out some more. The Hangman. What's this Nine of Swords Hangman? Are you overthinking this? Is it too much for you? Maybe you're taking a time out. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of love in this read. Okay. King of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, here's your match for one. You've got the King of Wands out here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's do this again. We've got the King of Wands, we've got the Knight of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so no match, but we've got some swords, and we do have a king and a queen here. Maybe this is a match. Maybe that's just it. The energy is like, I'm not sure if this is a match, but we'll see. You're feeling like maybe this isn't a match. That's what's kind of making you nervous about this. That's what's giving you like overthinking this maybe. You want to cut it out maybe. There's a little bit of feeling like that. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm too busy, or I just don't want to deal with this. I resolved to be single a long time ago. I'm not interested in this, like partnering up anymore, if I ever was, that type of energy. I think it's somebody dynamic that has made this big splash in your life. Or switch the roles. Maybe you've done that with them, and they're kind of keeping you at arm's length, or you're doing this. But I feel like whoever, there is somebody here that made the big splash that's really kind of making a big impact on the other. Yeah, you didn't see this coming. Three of Cups. This could be celebration. I also feel like this person comes with a lot of feminine energy in their family. Maybe by taking them on, you take on a couple of daughters here too. 2 or 3 daughters maybe. The Tower, it's a lot. You've been doing your own thing for so long. You're comfortable there. Yeah, definitely we're seeing the big splash I saw in the scrying and the meditating on your cards, for sure. The big splash is here. I feel the energy. And I feel like this is a love read. Let's also make sure we're concentrating on that spiritual guiding for self-growth. That's something very important. I also saw scrying. 5 of Wands. There are a lot of people in the mix here, maybe. Something's overwhelming you here with this scenario. Even if you may like it, you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed by it. What's the advice here, Spirit? 4 of Swords. This is causing you to really have to take a time out. We see it a couple of different ways. Like this situation is stressing you out a little bit, or a lot of it. A lot of it. Why is this, Spirit? Page of Swords in the reverse. There's people talking about this, gossiping about this connection. Why is this so stressful here, Spirit? Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, Justice. It's stressful because you thought you had your future all figured out, and now this has been like Spirit has thrown you a curveball. You've received a curveball here. Yeah, but the truth of the matter is this is what's good for you. Spirit guiding you, self-growth here. Go with the flow of this. Nine of Wands is here. It's the Nine of Wands here, Spirit. It's an energy of exhaustion. While I'm also seeing, wow, look at what's come into your life. Isn't this exciting? But rather than be on board with that, I feel like you're kind of exhausted by it. What's the worry? What's the exhaustion here, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Here's your match. Queen and King of Wands are out here now. The divine match. The worry is somehow you're going to lose your groundedness, your independence, your way of thinking, your way of living. It's a feeling of almost being afraid to be kind of swept away with this. It's not your style. You don't want to be swept. You don't want the big splash. You were trying to block this Two of Swords. I feel like you're being, kind to this person. You're engaging with them, but mentally behind the scenes, you're like, no, this can't go any further. This is not me. This is not what I planned for. 8 of Wands and the Chariot. But it's moving anyway, and it's moving fast. And that's part of it too. Like you're getting swept away in this and you don't want to get swept. The pace is too much for you. I mean, you're not opposed to it, but you're just logically, like our Queen of Swords, just thinking this through and saying, no, this isn't me. This can't happen. Okay, Judgment is here, and so is the Ace of Cups. But I think Spirit is saying, this spiritual guidance is saying, look, this is good for you. And it's about time this enter into your life. And we're balancing out the scales here. Ace of Cups and the Judgment. It's a new beginning in love. Go with this flow. Let everything come out. You've bottled up your feelings for a long time. So getting in tune with that in the area of love is very difficult, as well as being uncomfortable, as well as being, it's kind of an energy of I'm too old to embrace this kind of youthful, spastic joy is what I'm hearing. But that's exactly what your spirit guides are helping you to learn with the self-growth that I tapped into, is youthful joy and energy should be available at all ages, at all times in your life. Embrace that. And I feel like you haven't ever been able to embrace that. And Spirit is saying, I'm hearing what a tragedy that is. And now it's here for you. And it's a gift. And it's well overdue. Four of Cups and Strength is here. You've had this strength to be overlooked in the area of love. You know, you're used to this. So you're not looking up to this gift that's being given to you. You're not looking up. You're not recognizing it. In fact, you're trying to figure out ways to be polite to this person because you like this person very much, if not more so. But you know you're just going to shut this down. But Spirit is saying, as I see it in the cards, the energy I see in the cards, do not shut this down. Yeah, let's confirm the advice here. The advice here, Spirit, is Five of Pentacles. Absolutely. Five of Pentacles. You've been wandering around in a state of lack and you don't realize it, because you've just you've overcompensated in a lot of areas where, particularly in love, your life was lacking. And all along there was help. You know, in this card, the windows symbolize that there's somebody just right there for help, that there's light, and there's a giving nature that can help you out of this lack. And it's always been there for you, but you've never, again, you're used to the Four of Cups, not seeing things. You know, head down, stay grounded, stay on task. And you're missing some things along the way, like the gifts that the divine are giving you, the gifts, and the spiritual guidance the divine is trying to impart upon you for self-growth. And that's why this had, I believe, had to make a big splash in your life, because you've been ignoring other things that have come in that have been like this. So Spirit had to make a big splash with a big personality. So the message was not missed again. There's always been light coaxing you in to enjoy this part of your life. And if you're not relating to the love of it, then coaxing you into something that was supposed to help you grow is still supposed to help you grow. Self-growth, something that would be the light for you. And it's making a big splash so you don't miss it. I think for a lot of you, this is love. But if you're relating to it in another way, it's something about a big splash, spiritual guidance to open up your self-growth. The Devil, I feel like it, well, I guess it came out upright. I was going to say sideways, but really more or less upright. You're just out of your comfort zone and you're feeling like, you know, this whimsy is just toxic. Whimsy doesn't get you anywhere is what I'm hearing. Maybe that's something you say. That's not a phrase I would use. Or this is being dressed up as something, you know, you've been hurt before in the past with love. This is being dressed up as something beautiful, and it will end like all the rest. I don't see that happening, but I see you anticipating and bracing for that and not getting this off the ground because of a worry like that, which makes me sad. I feel the energy shifts to a sadness. And I believe that Spirit is saying in these messages, you've gotten too used to this lack. You've gotten too used to not having somebody. And you've done great. You've done brilliant. You've not missed a step. You've kept everything going and been successful regardless. But it's not something they want you to miss out on, is the joy of this. And you have been missing out on it. Whether you've been missing out on the signs or you've gotten hurt and then you just decided, not for me. Something about this big splash was necessary so that you can't miss this. You can't miss this gift any further. Queen of Pentacles is out here, and the Moon, along with the Star and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you didn't see this coming. You're doing your grounded, accomplish in so many areas of your life. Accomplishing. And now this is giving to you. And you're like, what? But it's balancing something out in your life. Giving to you this time. It's one of your big wishes. And it's here. And it's happening. And it's being gifted to you. And this person has just put an imprint all over you. Their presence is big. Spirit picked the big splash with a big personality. So it makes an imprint on you already, even in the early stages of this. I feel like Spirit never lost sight of your wish here. And you kept an eye on it, but from a distance. But you two stayed. You and Spirit co-created on this wish. Very emotional for you, this wish. Maybe it's taken a long time. Well, we see that. It's taken a long time for you to register. I feel like other wishes have been granted you, but you didn't recognize them as such. A lot of happiness here, a lot of speaking happiness. I think this person that the divine has brought in, they speak. They speak a lot of happiness. They don't shy away from emotions. And that's different for you. It's a different style, but it helps you with the self-growth we're talking about. Speaking your feelings. Yeah, the King and Queen of Wands. They're a very dynamic couple. Whoever you're resonating with here. Both of them. Just very charismatic and larger than life type of energy here. And maybe you have that in you and you didn't realize it. That big energy. That huge dynamic leadership. I think you knew you were, of course, a leader. I see you being very successful in a lot of areas. But did you know you were so charming and thought of as so good looking? Just really gorgeous people here. Also gorgeous souls. really shine. These people really shine. They shine without trying. Maybe this person is bringing that out in you. I feel like for some of you, they've had their eye on you for a while. But they don't hesitate. They're a go-getter. And I think you've been a go-getter in other areas of your life, just maybe not in love, or whatever this is, whatever this big splash is in your life. You may have gone the opposite direction of what was brought in love-wise. I feel you went one way and love went the other. In the past. Wow. But now Spirit is just kind of corralling you. Like, you're not going to escape this time. This is going to be so well put together, in your face, in a good way, exposed to you that you cannot deny its presence and its importance. Neat. 8 of Swords. Without this self-growth, without this spiritual guidance, you're always going to be held back in an area you needn't to be held back in. You're always going to hold yourself back in an area of your life you don't need to be doing that. Embrace the co-creator here with you, making this happen. Love it, Virgos. Okay, I love this, I have to say. And the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords now. Okay, so we started out with the Queen of Swords, if you recall. And I wasn't seeing the match, but then the match came out as the King and Queen of Wands, which I believe is you and this partner coming in. With the King and the Queen of Swords here towards the end, it's a nod to, as I read the energy, what you're worried about, that this person isn't grounded, or this is going to be flighty, or this is going to be fleeting. This person has the same capabilities as you to be a great communicator, to be very strategic, to cut things out just as quickly as you. You don't see it yet. You don't see kind of the grounded energy here. The more strict kind of way that your world is kind of orbiting in that kind of energy a lot. You're strict on yourself. You're strict on outcomes. You expect certain things to happen a certain way. This person is capable of this, but that's exactly the energy that Spirit wants you to get away from and try something different, something more joyous. But this person, you will see over time, does have that good combination with you. I mean, they're not going to be just flighty. You can't count on them. Over time, you'll see you're more similar than you realize now. And I think that's what Spirit's saying is, you don't realize you're more similar than you think. But I want you to just enjoy and be joyous and experience that for a while. And over time, you'll see, yes, this was the match for several reasons. For my self-growth. This is you speaking as you co-create with the divine and you see this big splash, this big gift. And all along, this person was more like me than I realized. Wow. Okay. I hope you like this message. I'm really liking it for you, Virgos. Let's get a charm. Charm for our Virgos. Oh, hello. Wow. I needn't say more. Wow, the heart. Let's grab another one. Charm for our Virgo. Okay, we've got, whoa, a lot. Okay. Leaves. Run with this. Grow with this. Self-growth. I've said it several times. The leaves represent growth and learning. The key here has been, I think, what I saw in the scrying initially in the meditation of your cards, which is there are spiritual guides here helping with your self-growth. And that's the key. More hearts. I do think it's primarily a love read. Whatever that big splash is, I think for a lot of you, it is love. See, the double hearts are connected here. The horse, again, a nod to that joy. We want you to, Spirit is saying, enjoy more in your life. Be more wild and free. This person has that type of energy. This person will draw that energy out of you. The turtle talks about a lot of longevity here. This relationship will go the course. This could also talk about how long it's taken to reach you. And as we said, the reason for the big splash, so you don't miss it, because I think Spirit has tried before with you. You'll know if that resonates. Okay, and then this is, oh my gosh, I've never noticed this with this charm before. So it's the handcuff. But what I've never noticed about it is it says freedom. And that, as I'm reading the energy, is exactly what the divine is trying to bring into your life. Just more joy. Don't be so tied down and so stringent and so strict on yourself. Get some freedom from that. Definitely a co-creation here where you enjoy more, where there is more joy in your life. And I want to do an oracle. Let's do an oracle as we close out here. I feel like I've only been doing this read for a couple of minutes, but it's been significantly longer than that. But I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. I like this message. I like this message particularly for you. Okay, let's get an oracle, please, to close out. One oracle for our Virgos. An oracle for our Virgos, please. This one wants to be made known. All right, orphaned. This is a card that talks about a lot of sadness. Maybe this is your background. Or maybe this is just simply you've withdrawn from the joy, think it can't happen, think it hasn't happened, so it won't happen. Energy like that. Doubting this when it's right there. Yeah. This is a get out of this energy. Come to the joy. Come to what you're co-creating here with the divine. Out of spiritual guidance here. Let's get another one. Yeah, because I wanted to end on something happy. And here we go. Happy, happy. How perfect. This is what the divine wants for you. This is what the divine wants for you. Whatever that splash is, they're really, whether it's your spirit team or the divine, your higher power is really trying to get your attention here. So go with this flow, this new beginning. Eggs represent new beginnings. I'm seeing this star as, again, your wish. This is a big wish for you that maybe you've given up on. And notice her crown chakra is going nutso because she is tied to her co-creator energy. She is co-creating with the divine here. Trust in the divine. Trust in this big splash. Trust in the joy that is meant to last. That's beautiful. Happy, happy Virgo. I hope you like this message. I hope you like this channel. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thank you.